Good afternoon. Have the players seen a different side of you this week after what happened at Leicester?
I don't think so. No?
You weren't angry.
What?
You weren't angry.
I don't think my players are robots. They are human beings. And I think that human beings make errors, faults. And I'm a manager who always wants to evaluate, discuss, and so on. And that's the way I do it. And I have done it this week also. There's no difference of that.
So no sense from you of any panic?
No. No. It is happening. It is overcoming you. And it's not a regular occurrence. When you see our figures in the Premier League, except this match, then we are defending well. Average is less than 1, I think. And we scored a lot of goals. I think we are 5th or 6th, I don't know. I see that differently as more or less a lot of journalists.
Journalists to blame?
Why are you asking that? I say only that you are looking at the other way. Maybe you can listen very carefully.
So have you ever known anything like this in terms of injuries? You get players back, they go. Players you've lost this week. Have you ever known a situation where you can't choose your best team because you have no players?
Yeah, I have to admit that I'm never in this situation before. I was never. So that is strange, and that is also what I have said in former press conferences. So for me, it's difficult to understand, because we are evaluating what we can do in a different way, but you have to train on a certain level, because otherwise you cannot play a game. So I have already said that I have adapted to a certain level, but I cannot train lower, because then you cannot perform in a right way. But yes, we have a lot of injuries, 9 injuries now, one suspended, Blackett. So that means that 10 is off. So I have to, and that's a good signal, I have to go to the youth education and to pick up players. And that I have said also in former press conferences, because that's the vacancy. And the younger players can pick their chances now. And that is also the policy of this club. I have read that differently in the media, but it's like that.
Just in terms of those injuries, if I may, so Johnny Evans so off, I understand you might tell me differently whether Chris Smalling is out or not. Is pretty much almost all your centre-halves out then for this one?
All the 3 centre-halves, right centre-half, are out.
So in terms of the youngsters that you may give a chance to this weekend, you must feel that they're ready for this?
They're always ready, I think. The youngsters are always ready. They have hunger to play the game. And Manchester United youth education has a certain level that can provide that.
But in terms of the youth to the Premier League, There's obviously
Yeah, it's a big difference. But one game, you can show yourself always a little bit better than regular.
Louis, how long will Evans and Smalling be out?
I don't know. I don't know. Evans is a very difficult thing. His bone is bruised a lot, and we have to wait and see how it featherweight. And yeah, Smalling yesterday training session, he run out of the training session because he had stiff legs. So we have to wait and see what that is meaning. But I don't take risk with players. I'm thinking that you have to be fit, and I trust always younger players.
Last season there was seven home defeats. I mean, how important is it for you to get an Ulmer back to Old Trafford? Do you think that teams are feeling?
Yes, it's very important. It's a question that you all already knows the answer of me. It's very important to win your home matches. That's very important. I cannot deny that.
Louis, with the injuries that you have and the start, obviously, that Manchester United have had, is this turning into the hardest job that you've had? It's a new situation, you said. You've never had anything like this. So is it the toughest job?
At this moment, maybe, but you have to see us in a year and not in 1 week that we have 9 injuries and a red card. I don't think that you can judge that as a fact. No, it's also an incident.
But with also the attention that you mentioned before, that you feel there's negativity because of the results, particularly at the weekend. I mean, is the whole thing turning into maybe more of a challenge that you thought it might be?
No, but because as a manager you know already in advance that it is a big challenge. And this club is in a transition. And you don't know in advance what are the difficult moments. You have to see, because when we started, we won everything, and in a very difficult, in very difficult circumstances. Now we are again in very difficult circumstances, and you can win.
Louis, given the injuries and the mixed start in terms of the form, are you still confident of fulfilling your and the club's aims of finishing in the top 3 or in the top 4?
Yeah, because when we had win, and we should have win, I think when you are 1-3 after 60 minutes ahead, then you have to win. Then we were 2 points out of the 2nd position in the table. So, because of the loss, we are sitting here and you are talking like that. And you are questioning me like that. But when we had win this game, it was a different story. So you don't have to make from an incident a regular basis. No. We overcome. And the season lasts more than 1 competition day.